guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to SMC with Arewa. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you're fine. If you are new, kindly click on that subscribe button down there and don't forget to on your notification bell so you can always get notified whenever I post a new video, so you can come and check it out. Also, this is a Yoruba and English channel, so méjèèjì mo sọ papọ̀ ní ibi báyìí. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me once again today. My name is Arewa. I hope you are fine. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to follow our two other channels, History with Arewa and Intimacy with Arewa. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop videos in the two other channels. I want to talk about, in the History with Arewa, I want to talk about Oshun. I want to talk about Oshun and Iyemeja and Olokun ìyàtọ̀ tó wà ní àárín rẹ̀. And from the Intimacy with Arewa, I want to talk about physical hygiene, personal hygiene fún àwọn ọkùnrin of, to the men. Now, thank you so much, guys, for joining me once again today. For any advert support or donation or for any other discussion whatsoever, my contact is going to be down below in the description box, and I'm also going to leave it lying around in the comment section area. +2348110845303. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me once again. If you are new, welcome. I hope you stay. And for the returning fans, thank you so much for joining me, coming back to this channel. So let us move on. On today's episode of SMC with Moa, ẹ jẹ́ kí a analyse nǹkan tí scam tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, visa racketeering tí ọ̀gbẹ́ni kan tí wọ́n ń pè ní Mr. Adekunle Badmus Goodmus lórí study in Turkey. Ṣùgbọ́n before I jump into that, I want to quickly point out something. Now, gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe mọ̀, Chief Olóyè Sunday Igboho, Mr. Femi Fani Kayode visited Mr. Chief Olóyè Sunday Igboho at his residence to pay him a visit. Ó ní ó mú ìfọ̀ra dání because Mr. Fani Kayode, we all know him to be a very cunning green snake under the shirt. You understand? He's not a trustworthy person. Though Femi is free to visit, Sunday, Chief Sunday, but I will advise Chief Sunday to be very careful with this man and the men and women of questionable characters. And then he should please not involve himself in anything politics, because politicians are not to be trusted. Ẹ̀gbọ́n Sunday Igboho, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, be very careful with politicians, because they will pretend to have the interest of we the people at hand, but no, they are only after their political ambition. This Mr. Femi, after being rejected by another group of all these fantastical corrupt people, Mr. Femi Fani Kayode is so desperate in need of a new, news headline. I guess that is the reason why he just, visit Sunday, Chief Sunday, just to create headline. And need láti wà very, very careful. Gbogbo la mọ̀ Mr. Fani Kayode, Olóyè Sunday Igboho. Be very careful of men and women of questionable character, which Mr. Femi Fani Kayode seems to be one of them. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ kí a wà careful. Do not trust him. Ẹ má trust him. He's a politician. Do not trust any politician. Olóyè Sunday Igboho, mo tẹ̀ jẹ́rìí yín ìfúra lògùn àgbà. I trust him. Let's move on. Now, Mr. Shino Rambo, ẹ má bínú. Mr. Femi Peters, Shino Peters, he came out and made a video concerning Damilare, because of something that happened with the mother's family. He never abandoned his child. He will make up for everything. Gbogbo àmọ́ abiyamọ ayé, òun ti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀, òun dé máa ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ òun. Sir, ẹ má bínú. Where were you all these years, all along? Where have you been? So if we have not come out now to talk about it, do you even remember you have a child somewhere? Do you even remember him? You just keep saying Damilare. You like, oh, koyin lẹ́nu láti sọ pé ọmọ mi. Ọmọ mi. Now, when everybody is talking about it, iye yín ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣí, bóyá iye yín ò ṣí tẹ́lẹ̀, iye yín ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣí pé ẹ ní ọmọ kan ní ibì kan. For all these years, for good 19 years. So if we had not, sọ̀rọ̀ sókè this time around, you don't even remember that there's somebody called Damilare, your son, somewhere. Like, you don't even remember him. It is when social media drag you out that you just begin to come and say you will do your right. Where were you all these years all along? Eh? You seem to be giving excuse that because of the mother, family, when the mother died, maybe you have some, unsettled, corner with the family or with the dead Olóògbé. What has that got to do with this innocent boy? What has it got to do? Bóyá ẹ̀yin àtàwọn family ìyá ẹ̀ nígbà yẹn bí ẹgbà tí ìyá ẹ̀ kú ni bóyá wàhálà àbí kíníkan. Báwo wá ni ìyẹn ṣe kan ọmọ tẹ́ ń take aggression for you to now abandon or take the aggression of whatever the family of Fumi Martins did or Fumi Martins herself. Fumi Martins is not alive. Ipe o te ti dolóògbé yẹn, no matter what tó bá tiẹ̀ wá ṣàlẹ̀ láàrin yín àbáwọn family ẹ̀ àbáwọn fúnra ẹ̀, olóògbé ti lọ. Ó yẹ kó ti ṣe kíni kó ti end síbẹ̀. Ìyẹn kò kan ọmọ tó bí kalẹ̀. Whatever the family did had nothing to do with your responsibility over the child, because the child is innocent. The child is absolutely innocent. You abandon your child. You coming out with a silly excuse. Kíníkan. I mean, how is that even, báwo ló ṣe jọra wọn? Is this not a shame? If shame had to be someone, Mr. Shina Peter is number one. You fly around the world. You did this, you do that. Look at your son. Ẹnu yóò ti ẹ̀gbá. Ó ṣe visa, ó ṣe jamble méjì. Wọ́n ní kò pass. Wọ́n ní ṣe kíní kan. Ẹ máa gbọ́n nǹkan tó ń jáde lẹ́nu yín. Ojú ò tì yín. Ojú kò tì yín. You abandon your son. Like he's not even existing to you. And you know that his mother is not alive. Gbọ́kọ̀lé dùn mí. Wọ́n kúkú tún sọ́nà pé gbogbo ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ bí kò séyìí tẹ́ ẹ tọ́jú. Abímọ máa wò níyín. Abímọ wá wò òun níyín. Bóyá táwọn ìyá àwọn tó kù náà tán bá sọ̀rọ̀ síta nísìn ìgbẹ̀rẹ̀ máa rántí pé ẹni ọmọ kan ń bì kan. Tó bá àwọn ọmọ yẹn bá ṣoríire tí àwọn ti tọ́ wọn tán ti yanjú lẹ́ṣẹ̀ jáde. Ẹgbọ́n kan tẹ́ ń sọ lẹ́nu. Social media ni ó fà yín jáde for you to remember you have a child somewhere. Ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ayé ẹ máa ṣẹ̀tọ́. So táwọn abiyamọ ayé ṣe fẹ́ ṣẹ̀tọ́ nítorí abiyamọ ayé àbẹ́ fẹ́ ṣẹ̀tọ́ nítorí pé ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe ẹ̀tọ́. Torí pé ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe ẹ̀tọ́. Anyway, let's move on. Now, gẹ́gẹ́ bí gbogbo rògbòdìyàn tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ concerning Goodmus learning center or study in Turkey, it's going on constantly. About this particular gentleman, Mr. Adekunle Badmus, abi Goodmus, that owns Goodmus, study in Turkey. Now, we have series of complaints from victims about they say it's a scammer wash or gbagba buruku ni man no. He claims that people should go and come and take their kids to Turkey to study to school in Turkey. Now, many people came out and start complaining that they paid money and then they didn't get the visa. Many people. Now, meanwhile, when he was advertising it, he was specifically saying it is 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. But now he's coming out to be saying he did not say so. Iya Sabot made an advertisement for them. She stopped when she found out that it is scam. Another woman like that influenced the package, advertised the package, Yoga Glamorous on Facebook. She also dropped it. Maybe when she found out that it's Visa is scam, true dada, I think it's only one or two, speakers on Facebook that continues with the advertisement, which Mrs. Ejekaribo seems to be one of them. Now, all well and good. Anybody can advertise, can influence anything for anybody. There's no big deal about that. Now, but now, coming out now to be saying you never said it is guaranteed. You did. You said it is guaranteed. Listen to what one of the, one of the people that advertise, one of the speakers that did advert for you. Listen.
To the first and second class, no bajadi. Exam tomako she, tomako sanwó ẹ̀yẹn. Wọ́n sọ wípé ó kàn máa sanwó ẹ̀ ní kí ṣe tó kó sit fún. Ó ti gba visa automatic ni. Torí pé ó ti ní first.
Did you hear? Did you hear what she said there?
Ó ti ní first class and second class degree. Nínú degree yẹn. So kò ní dìkọ́ lọ ṣe wàhálà mọ́. Wọ́n mọ̀ kó capable ló ṣe ni. Torí pé ó ti ní first class. Ó ti gba visa automatic ni.
Wọ́n ní wípé ó ti gba visa automatic. Meanwhile, the Badmus guy is saying that it is admission, 100% admission is what he is saying, that he is just a travel consultant. Meanwhile, that wasn't how he presented the thing before you paid. That wasn't how he, advertised or said it or clarified it before you paid, But after payment, táwọn èèyàn ti ń complain pé àwọn ò rí visa gbà, wọn ò dẹ̀dá pálí, wọn ò fáwọn lówó àbí kìnnìkan ó ní admission. Now, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé fún yín. Ṣé mo, maybe because the way they advertise it is what misled people.
Wọ́n ní tẹ́ bá tún lọ apply visa ní kẹ́ lọ kó wálé ẹ̀kan, wọ́n ṣe ní stage by stage. Nínú nǹkan tó ń sọ fún mi tí mo gbọ́, wọ́n ní tẹ́ bá tún lọ apply visa yẹn, dìmọ̀ tẹ́ ti pass exam tí gbogbo nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ní ẹ̀kọ́ dání tó pé wọn ò review sí èèyàn rí. Kò dẹ̀ ní possible kan sọ pé wọ́n review sí yín. Ṣé pé guarantee yẹn le. Tí ẹ bá ti kó 400,000 sílẹ̀, tẹ́ ti wà qualified, wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ nǹkan tẹ́ máa mú dání tẹ́ ti ṣe. Wọ́n ní wọn ò review sí èèyàn rí. Ó di dandan kan fún yín ní go àìtórí àwọn náà sọ pé kán lọ kó èèyàn wá fáwọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa kó yín débẹ̀.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ nǹkan tí influencer tí ó bá iléeṣẹ́ Goodmus study in Turkey or learning center, one of the influencers that made an advertisement for them. I mean, you use your ear to you because they are denying that Mr. Badmus is denying that there's nothing like that. Now, I'm very sure that you can hear, because this particular program that I played to you now, okay, the Mr. Badmus or a representative actually called in and said, made mention of the same thing. You understand what I mean? Yes. Now, this is how they said. They said the package is 1.2 million naira, but you are not going to pay one. That 1.2 million naira, it has nothing to do with the school fee. So this is how they explain it. You first of all make a payment of 310,000 naira. Now they say that one is for securing an admission into the school of whatever school that they want to find for you. That 310 is pé ẹ máa fi lọ gba form láti gba admission sínú school tó fẹ́ lọ ní o. Admission just like kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ kẹ́rí school kan kẹ́ walk in ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́mọ yín lọ school ẹ máa lọ reception. Oh, I want to enroll my child in the school. They will ask you to fill a form. They will ask you for some qualifications and then kí lọmọ yín fẹ́ kà, class wo ló ti ṣe tán, kìnnìkan. Okay, wọ́n fún yín ní form. Ẹ dẹ̀ fill the form. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ ti fill the form, wọ́n fún yín ní admission. So filling of form yẹn, òun ni ọmọkùnrin yìí gba 310,000 naira. Kò tí ẹ̀ sí school náà tó máa sanwó school tó ní fún ẹ ní visa, kò possible. I mean, kò sí school tó máa sanwó school tí wọ́n ní fún ẹ admission. Admission to schools is everywhere in the world guaranteed. There is no big deal about that. There is what? There is no big deal about that. So just going to just carry paper just to fill. Online in something that you can even do online by yourself. You are paying somebody 310,000 naira to fill for you, to fill form for you. Anyway, in cotton son. Now, second payment, only 575,000 naira. Now, kini 575,000 naira yen? Kí ló fẹ́ fi ìyẹn ṣe? Wọ́n ní ìyẹn ni ẹ ó fi lọ gba náà máa fi gbé visa yín wọlé láti ẹ máa lọ sí Abuja pẹ̀lú páálí yín ní embassy l'Abuja ẹ máa lọ maybe you know wọ́n á tò gbogbo document yẹn fún ìwọ náà máa provide àwọn document ẹ o tó bá ti sorry before then that 310 for the admission into the whatever school that you want to go there ẹ máa ṣe exam kan tí wọ́n ń pè ní ṣé YOS exam kan ni wọ́n ń pè é tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ṣe exam tẹ́ ẹ bá ti pass school máa fún yín admission again bí mo ṣe ti ṣe illustration síwájú what it's just like you seeing a school walking to the school that you want to enroll your child into the school. They will give you a form to fill and then they will ask for some document that you provide and then they will do exam for your child. Gbogbo school ló ń ṣe including gbogbo school tó wà ní Nigeria wọ́n ṣe exam fún ọmọ yín tọ́mọ yín bá ti pass wọ́n fún yín ní wọ́n fún ọmọ yín admission so òun ni ìyìn tó kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn. Now tí school bá ti fún yín ní admission ìyẹn ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn 575 ìyẹn ni ẹ wá gbé pálí yín pẹ̀lú result exam tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ní sí school tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ tí school dẹ̀ ti pass yín tán ti fún yín ní admission letter sí school ní o ẹ wá mú admission letter yẹn àti document yín. Meanwhile, it is recommended, highly recommended that you have over 1 million naira in whatever account that you provide. Everybody does that. Now, you now take that admission letter with your pali, wá gbé lọ sí Abuja. Ẹ jẹ́ n ṣàlàyé fún yín dáadáa o, because àwọn kan tí wọ́n nítorí wípé ìfọ̀kàn wọn fi pẹ̀lẹ́ ṣàlàyé dáadáa. Wọ́n kàn gé ìpolówó yẹn lórí ni nítorí ẹ̀gan làwọn kan ṣe fall victims. They are not being forthcoming, truthfully with the way they advertise it for you. I know that. Olóyè kí n fẹ́ farabalẹ̀ ṣàlàyé fún yín kó lè yé yín so that ẹlòmíì ò ní kó sínú páńpẹ́ yẹn. Now, ẹ wá gbé lọ sí Abuja to go to the embassy because everything is biometric to go there with the admission letter that the school has given you and then your pali and then your credentials. Tí ẹ bá ti wá san yẹn tán, ẹ wá san 575 yẹn owó kó fẹ́ bá yín process visa tẹ́ ẹ̀yin fúnra yẹn máa lọ sí Abuja lọ sit fún lọ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ o wọ́n dẹ̀ ti kó gbogbo credentials gbogbo document ẹ̀ need wọ́n ti cross check gbogbo ẹ̀ kí wọ́n tó ní kẹ́ proceed sí ibẹ̀. Now last payment wá ní bí i 450,000 plus ìyẹn tẹ́ bá ti gba visa yín tán ẹ máa wá san balance ti 450 and $1,400. Ìyẹn wọ́n sọ wípé ìyẹn live in Turkey ní owó ti $1,400 ìyẹn live in Turkey. Now tẹ́ ẹ bá wá débẹ̀ tán tẹ́ bá ti san 450 tó kù lẹ́ máa ra ticket wọ́n gbé yín lọ. Kò mọ́ accommodation o. Like once you get there you are on your own. Okay? Tẹ́ bá ti débẹ̀ you are on your own. That is that money that 1.2 is not inclusive of the actual school fees and accommodation, but it is just for the basic tuition for embassy appearance. So 1.2 yẹn jẹ́ owó iṣẹ́ pé just for you to go and appear in the embassy ní 1.2 tó fẹ́ bá yín tó. That is just the 1.2. Kò sí owó school ní ibẹ̀. I think the other one owó school bí $10,000 thereabout. Kò sí owó school, kò sí accommodation, no feeding. Nínú gbogbo owó tí mo ti kà sí iwájú yẹn o. Now àwọn yẹn wọ́n complain wípé lady kan bọ́ta tó sọ wípé wọ́n ti san now wọ́n wá sọ wípé 50-50 ní wípé nínú contract ìpèbí àwọn ìgbà tán sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ wá bá wọn tẹ́ bá débẹ̀ wọ́n ní kẹ́ sign ní contract ṣe pé kí ló tẹ̀yin náà ṣe ka gbogbo nǹkan tó wà nínú contract yẹn kí ẹ tó sign, that is to say àwọn ò ṣáà force yín. Now wọ́n wá ń sọ ní sọ wípé okay pẹ́pẹ́ sí o wọ́n ti gba first and second payment lady yẹn wá ní wípé okay bí wọ́n refuse wọn ní visa refusal wọ́n wá di passport wọn mú normal thing tó ń ṣe nìyẹn o. Now they will not hold your passport already. They have the embassy or the government of Turkey have refused you the visa. Why they refused the visa I have no idea. Why? Because according to what the people said themselves àwọn tó ń ṣe yìí o tó o bá ti ní admission tó ti owó school wọ́n ti cross check gbogbo everything wọ́n ti cross check everything all your document. So visa Turkey ò lè sọ wípé bí a document ò pé ni wọ́n ṣe issue visa rárá. That is the job of 150. I mean that is actually like you have paid the travel consultant should have made sure that all your documents are complete before proceeding you there. So I see no reason why the embassy will even refuse you visa in the first place, unless the agent did not apply for you, or the agent did not pay 1 or 2 fees that he is supposed to pay. I have no idea. Now, since tó jẹ́ wípé wọn ò wá rí visa gbà, pálí wọn ẹ mú dání, owó tí wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ sọ 885,000 naira. You say you are not refunding anything from it. If you pay admission for school and you're not going to that school again, the school will what? They will refund your money. Or won't they refund your money? They will. Meanwhile, the 310, 575, it has nothing to do with maybe paying money to Turkey or no Turkey. The actual fee, because when you pay after 6 months, so once you refuse, they will hold your passport and they will be telling you that àwọn ò tí gbọ́ èsì láti ọ̀dọ̀ embassy, àwọn ò tí gbọ́ èsì láti ọ̀dọ̀ embassy, nìkan tó ní excuses tí wọ́n máa fún yín. Wọ́n máa sọ wípé àwọn ò tí rí èsì láti embassy. Meanwhile, embassy ti dá gbogbo ẹ̀ padà fún wọn o. Now, of what use admission without visa? What is the point in it? What is the point in admission with no visa? Now, one wá ní kẹ́ san 91,000 naira for you to reapply, that is after 6 months. One wá ní wípé kí ẹ san 9 tó bá ti mú visa passport yín dání, wọ́n ní sọ fún yín pé embassy ti refuse yín o. Wọ́n kàn máa parọ́ fún yín pé àwọn ò tí gbé sí. Normally, in the law of Turkey, under a week to 3 weeks maximum, tí wọ́n máa fún ẹ visa wá rí, tí wọ́n máa ní fún ẹ, wọ́n á dá pálí ẹ padà fún ẹ. But àwọn ilé máa sọ fún ẹ wípé wọn tí fún yín embassy ò tí dá passport padà, kò tí sí status àbí kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ for 6 months. Then 6 months wá dé, wọ́n wá ní kí ẹ mú another 91,000 naira pé kẹ́ fi reapply, pé wọ́n refuse yín ni, wípé wọ́n sọ pé kẹ́ reapply, ẹ máa wá mú another 91,000 naira. Now, ibi tí wọ́n wá sọ pé scam ti wọlé ní àárín yẹn nìyẹn o. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí wípé 91,000 naira is the actual fees of Turkey visa in Nigeria. So out of the 885,000 naira that you paid for first and second stage, it is only 91,000 naira that you paid for visa. Or perhaps, let me say, out of the 575,000 naira, 91,000 naira nìkan òun ni wọ́n fi san visa fee, because that is just the visa fee from Nigeria to Turkey. Nigeria to Turkey, visa fee of Turkey from Nigeria is 91,000 naira. Imagine that. Àwọn èèyàn ti ta gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ní tí wọ́n, because ẹ polówó ní polówó pé guarantee ni. Ẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé admission sí school ni guarantee. Of what use is admission without no visa? Now you are saying you are just a travel consultant, but you called yourself ambassador. You sounded as if you know people inside the because you call yourself ambassador. Now you are showing pictures that the ambassadors or the Oyibos of the Turkey, they came, to Nigeria for this and that and that and that. Then why would they refuse? You have all your documents complete. You defended yourself. You wrote an exam, you passed. You have admission. You have money. Why would they refuse you? What are the Turkey, officials doing in Nigeria? What could be the reason why they will refuse you the visa? Why are you holding the passport now? To bá fẹ́ lọ sí ìlú èmi nìkan. Oh, meanwhile, because wọ́n ti mọ̀ wípé, Nigerians want to travel by all means. Many people don't even read the contract that they are signing. In the contract, they wrote 50-50. That's what they wrote. 50-50 is what they wrote. Although, according to an interview that Mama Isabel did to one of the influencers, that is one of the speakers that advertised in Mrs. Ejeka Rigbo said she will be advertising it, because they said, then why are you still advertising it when the ones in their hand that they've not seen, because then why are you still advertising? Why are you still advertising when you say they are not giving them visa presently? Of what use is the advertisement then? Because you are advertising at the same time you are saying wọ́n tí lè gbé visa wọlé. Advertise, ẹ wá tún wá ń sọ wípé ẹ tí lè gbé visa wọlé torí wípé gbogbo visa tó wà nílé ò tí jáde. Then why are you advertising again? 885,000 naira pẹ̀lú passport ẹ̀ ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò return anything out of it. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí ìlú èmi ńkọ́. Meanwhile, you did not tell people that it was a try your luck. Like, you mean somebody, a woman like you is actually advertising, telling you to come and use 885,000, almost a million naira for a try your luck, for 50-50. For a try your luck. Did you talk about that before paying the 310? Did you tell us that before paying 575,000 naira? So you mean that money don't go like that? So but if not first and second page, don't if any visa owó yẹn ti go sí. Is it that could reapply after 6 months? Cost on 91,000 naira. 91,000 naira go on the actual visa fee. Fún Turkey lọ sí Nigeria. Ó dẹ̀ ní ewu lórí passport yín. Ton kí refuse wá lórí pali èyàn. Wọ́n saw the reason why she refused. Meanwhile, a school fees is $10,000. Gbogbo owó tí mo kálẹ̀ kò tí sówó school ńbẹ̀ o. Kò sówó accommodation ilé máa mo be ṣe fẹ́ get accommodation fún ọmọ yín lọ́hùn o. Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ lọ fi a year plus láti fi lọ kọ́ èdè. Mo wá wonder lọ́kàn mi rí pé, do you like, is it that people do not understand that the certificate of Turkey, I mean, the certificate is not working anywhere in the world. Even there is no work in Turkey. Now, all this small restaurant work that you be doing. The certificate is Arab, is an Arab, a Arab country. Ibo lo fẹ́ tó mo bá ṣe tán go tó bá pé certificate wá bá yín lé gan o lè kan tí work all be. Out of all the whole country in this world, Turkey, you're using 1.2 láti lọ Turkey, $10,000. America lè ń lọ ni, ṣé Canada lè ń lọ ni? Ṣé Canada lè ń lọ ni? You know, when this thing started, somebody reached out to me, later on you fit fly, you know, for me to advertise for them. I declined it. Many adverts I declined. Sherry, in tí èmi ò bá ti lè ṣe, forget that they want to pay me. Oh. Forget that they want to pay me. I did not set up blogging because I want to come and be, you know, making money. No, it's literally the least of it. In tí èmi ò bá ti lè ṣe, èmi ò lè sọ pé kẹ́lòmíì lọ ṣe. Do you know how much is $10,000? Kí n rán mo lọ school pẹ̀lú 10,000 lọ ní Turkey of all country, Turkey. A Muslim, a Arabic country. Out of all the whole Arab Peninsula, I don't think Turkey should even be one in, you know, top 3. The certificate is not really that useful anywhere. It is not useful. It's just wasting. Olè ni wọ́n. Olè scammer wash or gbagba burúkú ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. After you collect 4 second payment, you are now bringing from people to be signing, saying 50-50. Or gbagba ńlá ni. Olè ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. It is fake. It is a scam. A big scam. Fake ni. Kẹ́ má tún lọ rọ́ọ̀lù wò. Fake ni. You can do all these things online. Go to the website. Use Google. Before you roll nǹkan, ó pay yín kete wá yan kan gba 20,000. Bá mi solve internet. Mo need information nípa báyìí. Ẹ mọ̀, gbogbo akọ́lọ́ ọmọ bó ṣe ń solve information. So, solve out information on the internet. Look for èèyàn. Mo lè bá yín ṣe gan. Find out information. I want to do this, please. Can you help me find out information about this on the Google is your friend. This thing is fake. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ yín fún something you can do yourself. Now he's telling you that it is admission that he was saying is guaranteed, not visa. Of what use is admission with no visa? Of what use? After you collected how much from people, now you are saying you cannot refund money. Oh, all these things don't share visa rakatia. You can cover be 20, you know, 100. But then you be 10 back or that is what they are doing. That is what they are doing. There is no way they will refuse the visa with all your credentials complete. That is what you paid him for in the first place. He would have actually cross-checked everything. He calls himself an ambassador, as if that he's the one issuing visa for them there. It is a scam. Your child will get there on their own. Did you people even calculate this? $10,000. You mean you have such money? Business. Certificate is school to fellow ni Turkey. Ko wulo anywhere. This certificate is useless. It's like it is not usable. It's an Arab country. It is an Arab country. It is written. Arabic is their first language. Arabic is their first. They will call under 1 year to mafi more. It is scam. It is what? It is scam. O leniwon ogbagba. Tó bá wù yín kẹ́ tú lọ rọlí sí Goodmus Goodmus Learning Center study in Turkey is fake. It's a scam. Goodmus travel in Turkey is a scam. Dá owó àwọn èèyàn padà. Àwọn èèyàn tó rí visa gbà fún wọn, return their passport and refund their money. At least part of that payment, refund it. Ṣé ní àánú àwọn èèyàn lójú ni? Now you are not saying you did not force anybody. Ṣebí they saw it before you. That is not how to go about it. And you are bullying them based on it. Yeah, you want more pastor, you want more wòlíì, you want more àfáà, you want more ọlọ́pàá, you want more gbogbo sójà, you want gbogbo army tó wà Nigeria. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa fi ẹ́ ṣe. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Ó ti ń ṣe, ó ti ṣe for more than 60. Ó ti ń gbá àwọn èèyàn tipẹ́. Àṣírí ẹ̀ ti tú Goodmus. Àbí Badmus dẹ̀ lórúkọ ẹ̀. Àṣírí ẹ̀ ti tú. Ó lè ní ẹ́. Ìwọ ọkùnrin kúńtà yẹn mi ò tẹ̀wọ̀kan tí mo fẹ́ fi ẹ́ wé. Ó lè ní bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Is a thief. You are a scam. Welcome to Egypt. Wọ́n gbé ẹ sáré lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì yìí. Wọ́n gbé ẹ sáré lórí social media. Ó lè ní ẹ́. Orí social media náà ni òkùnkùn tí ń kó àwọn èèyàn. Gullible people. Collecting money because people are desperate to travel out. You're not banking on that, their vulnerability. You are banking on their vulnerability, collecting such amount of money from them. And then, I'm sọ pé ṣebí Naija to Naija ni. Ṣó yẹ ká tún máa tira wa sínú kòtò. Ṣó yẹ kí Naija ara mi tún máa gbá mi kó máa okay, àwọn èèyàn tó wà nílé, àwọn tó wà abroad, lè send owó fún wọn lówó. Ṣó yẹ ká tún máa gbá wọn ni. Ṣó yẹ ká tún máa gbá wọn ni. Goodmus Learning Center travel to Turkey is a scam. Confirm. It is a scam, a big scam. Most of the admissions don't get fún yín are public schools tó wà nínú village. Nítorí ẹ̀ ní visa, nítorí ẹ̀ ní embassy go ṣe fún yín visa. The schools that is secure to you are not big private schools. They are not. They are government-owned schools in a poor community area. That is why the embassy is not issuing visa. You are a thief. Gbogbo money tó yẹ kó san, you did not pay. That is why they refused you. You are a thief. Ó léwu lórí passport ẹ tó bá gbé visa síbẹ̀ tó wá lọ reapply tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí because ìlú tó jẹ́ pé àwọn terrorists tí wọ́n fi ń ju bọ́ǹbù káàkiri ní ilẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ìyẹn ni ẹ̀yin ọkàn yín fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tẹ́ fẹ́ rán ọmọ yín lọ láwọn Arab tí wọ́n láàánú èèyàn sójú. Ó lè làwọn people you guys you are thief. Goodmus Adekunle Badmus Goodmus you are a thief. Ó lè ní ẹ scam ni. Scam. Nigeria should stop it. Ó yẹ kí wọ́n lọ arrest bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kí EFCC probe ẹ̀. You are a thief. You are misleading people and collecting their money. You are banking on your fellow Nigerian vulnerability. That is so bad of you. You are a thief. Owó tó tẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn gan ti pọ̀ jù. Over €2,000 just for consultancy fee. Just for consultancy fee. Over €2,000. Abba, any people ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ Ọlọ́run o. Any people ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ Ọlọ́run o. Láì ṣe America, láì ṣe Canada nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ Ọlọ́run o. Just for consultancy fee is over €2,000. You are a thief, Badmus. Oh, láàánú èèyàn lójú. Oh, láàánú èèyàn. Ṣáwọn èèyàn ló ń gbọ́ owó lẹ́ni. Ṣáwọn èèyàn ló ń gbọ́ owó lẹ́ni. Ó lè ní ẹ́. Ó gba 4 second stage. Ó wá ní òní return ẹ̀ padà. Ó ti gbàgbé. You are a thief. Of what use are you still advertising for? You know that one lè gbé visa wọlé. Why are you doing advert? Why are you advertising it? You still want people to come and fall into that same trap. That is to all the speakers still advertising for them. Why are you people still advertising? Gbogbo ètò wọn kó dání wọn tí yanjú ẹ̀. Àwọn ẹlòmíì sọ wípé àwọn ti sanwó láti 2019. Wọn ti rí visa gba $. That's not fair. Gbogbo ètò kó dání kò rí visa gbà fún wọn. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn is a thief. Scammer wash. Ọ̀gbàgbà. Goodmus Learning Center, travel in Turkey is Ogbagba, is Ole Nla, is a thief.